The question is, give three examples of wheel and axle arrangement. In this particular question, we need to answer that how we can actually utilize this type of a simple machine which is wheel and axle and give the three examples of it. So when you talk about wheel and axle, what you simply need to understand is how this works out. So whenever there is a wheel and axle, it is another form of a simple machine, as I said. It is an arrangement of a wheel within a rod called axle attached to it. So it's like you have this wheel, okay? Let's say this is a wheel, and to this there is a rod attached to it at its center, and that's how it works out. Okay. Now the arrangement helps in moving a heavy load on applying a smaller effort. This is its application, but how we are actually able to do that? So in the case of wheel and axle arrangement, that consists of two cylinders, which is like this case. Now here this is a cylindrical part. So this cylindrical part, basically, I mean not this only, there is two cylindrical parts, as I said. So this is also cylindrical, this is also cylindrical, both are cylindrical. Okay, so in this case what happened is, so in that wheel and axle, the cylinders of different diameters joined together. The cylinder of a bigger diameter is also called wheel, and the cylinder of small diameter is called axle. So that is why it's called wheel and axle. So here this is your front part, okay, which is the wheel, and this is your back part, which is your axle. Here also in this diagram, this is, if you are able to see, this is axle. Okay, and in within that plastic body of this bicycle, no, here you will find the axle. Here also this is the axle, this is the wheel. Here also this is the axle, this is the wheel. So like that you will able to find these things. Again, how you find axle and wheel, the bigger one is wheel and the smaller one is axle. So whenever you turn the wheel, the axle also turns, because since they are both connected. Turning, so now if I talk about the example, so turning the doorknob of your house or the knob of the water, okay, is like a simple explanation of this, a simple example of this, where the effort is applied on the broader wheel and the load is applied with the axle. So what happened is, a very simple idea is, just remember the term called surface area. The more you increase the surface area, the more you allow the dispersion of your force, and the more the force is dispersed evenly, the more the application of the force is something which you can see. Okay, so here also what happened is, since the effort area where we are actually applying the more force is allowing us to just like move, allowing us to give more force to a broader area. So even the smaller part which is there as a load, which is called axle, are able to feel more force because we have given the more area, as I said. Okay, so that is how the wheel and axle works, because you are applying the force to a broader area. Okay, and then the force is basically applicable to the axle, which is a smaller area as well, because obviously the axle is a small cylinder. So in both the cases, your force is applicable and you are able to do your work in a much better way, and it reduces your amount of force that you need to apply. Like in the case of bicycle, you're able to move that whole bicycle just by pedaling the bicycle. So again, you applied a force onto a certain area, but the whole bicycle moves. So that is how you can understand the arrangement. And here the examples you can see, which is a bicycle pedal, steering wheel, doorknob. So these are the three examples, but you can see the water tap is also can be considered the example. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you.